Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. We have a 3-pile pick a card reading, so I want you to use your intuition. I've made them messy, just left them how they fell when I was pre-shuffling these decks. I haven't actually looked at any of these cards, so you're going to be surprised as I am, or as surprised as I am. We've got Astro dice here on each of our piles. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Of course, with your intuition, I also want you to use your free will. So take this as a heads up. Oh, I should let you know the topic. If you haven't read the title of this video, the topic is for singles. What is coming towards you in love at the moment? And it's a timeless video. So whenever you see this is whatever these messages are meant for you. Whenever these messages are meant for you. Wow. Okay. So let's get into it. We have the South Node on this dice, and the South Node has to do with the past. Also past lives, karma, comfort zones, like your innate intrinsic gifts. So that's pile number 1. Pile number 2, we have the sign of Leo here. You don't have to be a Leo, obviously, to pick this pile, but that is ruled by the sun. We're talking those with a birthday between July 23rd and August 22nd. It's a fixed sign, it's confident, it's creative, it's ruled by the lion as well. So maybe you're picking pile number 2. And then we have 11, numerology 11. I know you can't really see it, but you know what 11 looks like. And this has to do with synchronicities, divine timing, divine redirection, or divine like overseeing, I guess you could say. It can also represent the 4 of Wands, which represents house, home, moving house, high level commitments, moving in together, marriage, that kind of thing. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, use your free will with whatever, taking whatever resonates, and leave the rest. Don't let anything take from you. Thank you for being here. We're going to jump straight into it with pile number 1. Pile number 1, you chose the Astro dice with the South Node showing on the top there. If you missed my introduction, it is representative of past lives, the past in general, karma, potentially like karmic debt, and comfort zones and your innate gifts and qualities. I pre-shuffled these cards and I left them nice and messy, so I'm just going to move these to the side. And I think we might go from there. Yeah. All right, let's start with the tarot. You've got the Strength card, Leo energy, 9 of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles. What is coming towards you in love, singles? Pile 1, what have you been going through? You have had the Strength. You possibly could be dealing with a Leo that is stressing you out, but is very abundant, and so they could be hard to, like, it could be hard to balance, like, this level of anxiety and stress versus, wow, they're really generous. Or it could be that you are finding the strength to come out of a difficult situation, to focus on your coin, to focus on stability. This is what you want. You want the stability. Either way, you want the stability, right? You want a generational, you want generational wealth. You want to leave a legacy. You want to build something with someone, and potentially a family with someone, and potentially a business with someone that makes its mark on the world. You want to make your mark on the world with someone. And you can see there's like a happy family here. There's like generations of family. There's dogs in the picture. And all the greenery. It's so abundant, right? It's an abundant like commitment, and this is a stable foundation too. With the 10 of Pentacles, it's something that's grounded and solid. It's ruled by earth energy. With this Leo energy, I do feel that you've had to tame the beast in terms of perhaps your mindset, right? Tame that the way you speak about yourself, the way you look at love in general. Potentially you've had a lot of sleepless nights thinking, am I going to find this person? Am I ever going to build anything with this person? But I want to know if this Strength card is actually a Leo coming towards you. And then I want to know, why exactly are you staying up at night and stressing? So Spirit, speak. Speak. What is coming towards pile number 1 in love? What's this strength about? 3 of Wands. You're waiting for something to come in. You're waiting for your ship to come in. 9 of Wands. You've been really strong. You've set really healthy boundaries. A lot of fiery energy here. You may have set some boundaries around a Leo, and you're just waiting for this situation to change so that you can step over that fence. Okay, I'm going to take both of those. 4 of Pentacles. I saw that when I was shuffling this deck earlier. And 6 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. I feel like someone is, yeah, definitely generous with you, or you're wanting to be generous with someone, but you're just holding back at the moment. And this definitely does feel like holding back energy. And this might be like your natural instinct, pile 1, might be to give very quickly in relationships. And you may have done that in a past relationship, since we've got the North Node here, South Node here. This is talking about past. So I do feel like you've learnt a strong lesson. You've learnt how to strengthen your resolve, but you're also learning how to strengthen your hope, right? With this 3 of Wands, and you're just looking out into the like calmer waters, I guess. You're waiting for your ship to arrive. You're waiting for the right person. It's like I've battled enough. I've set these strong boundaries now about the way that I'm so generous with people, about the way that I'm so, I'm more cautious now. I'm more, cautious might not even be the word. I need reciprocated energy is what this is saying. Like you've really set boundaries around not falling in love too far, or not so much about falling in love so fast, but not giving too much too soon. And this could be emotionally. I think you tend to fall physically for someone very quickly, and then that almost blinds you to give generously. Time, attention, perhaps money, perhaps gifts, right? 6 of Pentacles often talks about gift giving. And you could have been out of pocket before, and this is why you're holding on to your coins now. This is why you're just holding back a little bit. Both of these cards are talking about holding back. But if we take both of those away, and you've learnt this lesson, and so you've strengthened yourself, it does look like you're ready to be, like you're ready and waiting for an equally strong person to come forward that is generous with you, perhaps first, so that you can match their energy. And you can do that from a healthy place. Love that for you. I think we can all relate to that in different relationships. What is this 9 of Swords? This may have definitely caused you some anxiety in the past, and sleepless nights, and like, oh my gosh, why did I do this? Like, I think there's been a lot of anguish around money and how other people have like taken advantage. We've got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Lovers. Whoa, what? Who is coming towards you? Wow. You have like someone coming towards you. Absolutely. Possibly multiple someone's coming towards you. I think you do. There is a sense here of naivety around money and passion, right? It's that what I hinted at before. You jump so quickly into being intimate, not even being intimate with someone, but you just fall so quickly with the physical body of someone, and that might be your love language is touch and gift giving, and so you kind of give all of yourself. The Queen of Cups is nurturing. She wants to take care of people. She wants to, and take it as energy, not as gender, but she wants to make sure people are okay. Almost like you want to help people get set up as well, but you want to help people be emotionally okay. You may have really taken on like a mothering role in previous relationships. But I do feel like there is someone coming towards you with a fresh start, with a fresh opportunity. This might be someone you meet at work. This might be someone who, first of all, comes across as a bit of a player. But you've got a lot of passion with this person, a lot of emotional pull towards this person. And I feel like this Nine of Swords energy is you going, oh dear, am I going to make the same mistakes again? But I feel like you've learnt your lessons with this strength here. Trust yourself. Trust that you're making the right decisions here. And, you know, there's something naive and young about these two characters here that makes me feel like it's okay. It's okay for you to feel these things. It's beautiful. It's like you're keeping your heart open despite the boundaries that you've set. Just remember that they're there. Remember that you have those boundaries. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I think you're in your head so much about this, but your body is really saying, I want this. And your emotions are really saying, like, I want to give so much to this person again, and almost straight away. And there is this, like, catch-22, isn't there? It's like, but I do think that the right person at the right time will help you to feel safe. Okay, so I think you really need to communicate these feelings to this person that is coming through. And it's almost like writing a pros and cons list, because this Page of Pentacles really looks like she's holding this pentacle close to her chest as well and covering her heart space, you know, quite like the Four of Pentacles here, covering the heart space. So I feel like you're being very cautious with your emotions. You're being cautious with your coin. You're being cautious with your body and the way that you really, but there's just such a passion that's coming through with connecting with this person. I feel this person does feel the same way. And in fact, it really needs to be expressed so that you two can kind of like put this stress to bed. It needs to be expressed between the two of you with whoever's coming forward. Just say, hey, look, I've got some boundaries up because I've been hurt before. And I think people really appreciate that. They really appreciate you coming from a place of, here's exactly what I want. There's clarity that has to come with this Nine of Swords as well. And you're almost at like the Ten of Swords, which is putting this to bed. Like really you are. You, instead of taking it to bed with you, you want to put it to bed. You want it to go under the bed and go out the window and never come back. You know, that kind of anxiety over these feelings. I think you just need to feel the feeling of when I know. And I feel like you're very much verging on those feelings right now. Okay. Yeah, there definitely could be like someone new coming into your workspace, or you are offered like a small gift first, right? This person could come through with a small gift first, and it might feel a little bit too good to be true kind of energy here. But they're coming from a really passionate place. Like they're kind of coming through like hot, you know, and it might be like a case of this feels like too good to be true, but also too soon. But don't let the past hurt taint your version of this next person. I really think that that's what this Nine of Swords is about. This anxiety over, are they going to turn out the same? Am I going to make the right decision? But you've got the Ten of Pentacles here. So I do feel this is something that this is a relationship that potentially could grow into something incredible, into the thing that you want. The commitment, the family, the stability, and actually feeling safe with your coin like we talked about before. Let's just check out this Ten of Pentacles. Let's check it out. Why is this Ten of Pentacles here? Why is this Ten of Pentacles here? Why is this Ten of Pentacles? Wow. Oh. Yeah. I feel like you're having an out-of-body experience with this person. You're making a judgment call that feels like your higher self has told you that it's safe. There's a safety to this Ten of Pentacles, right? And this judgment, it's like my strength and my anxiety have both met. They've had a meeting and they've made this judgment call that I am safe. And look at the color of that card. It's very healing. It's very healing color. It's also the color of money, right? And then you've got the World and the Chariot. Yeah, You could meet this person while you're traveling. You could start traveling with this person. You could start traveling in a new direction with this person. You could be moving in with this person. But I feel like you and this person have got a lot of similarities that can put you on the same path to forge a path forward and like make you feel literally on top of the world. But I do feel like you've got the whole world at your feet with this relationship, and with whatever else is coming towards you as well. Whether you are looking at this and going, okay, this is a person and I'm going to say yes to this, either you say yes to this person and you allow love in, or you, even if you don't like fall into this, like I don't want to say like give in to this, but for lack of a better word, even if you deny yourself these feelings, right? Even if you deny yourself these feelings because of this anxiety, you're still going to be okay. But if you say yes to this person and you let that anxiety go into the past, go away from me, I feel like you've had your karmic lessons, right? And you're being rewarded with better judgment. You're being rewarded with someone who is a better match for you. And you're being rewarded with like this cycle coming to a close and something coming full circle so that you can have all the blessings that you have desired in love. All right, let's get some more info on this reading. Child eternal. Wow. Determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with fresh eyes. Stop the clock. Get out. Okay? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We had this like naivety coming through here, and I think that this is something that you find really attractive in someone who, you know, you want to keep this youthful energy. And Leo energy really does have this youthful, confident, creative, sparky, fun, life of the party kind of vibe. And I really feel like that is something that's important to you. You might really enjoy traveling. You might really like feel like a free spirit in a sense. And this is about you finding someone that is this match for you, that is also a child eternal, that also wants to remain sprightly, right, in mind, body, and soul. Someone that's healthy and active. Like she looks like she's throwing a javelin in this picture. Like they're energetic. They may come across as a player because they have such a joie de vivre. They have a zest for life, you know. So this person, see them with fresh eyes. Don't see them with the baggage of the past or the shadows of someone like, what's that movie? The Ghosts of Girlfriends Past or something like that. Yeah, don't see them in those. See them with fresh eyes. Fresh eyes. I just heard that song Fur Eyes as well. Okay, now we have Scorpio, investigate. It's card number 8. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, and this might be where all the passionate energy comes from as well. I mean, if they're a Leo, Scorpio, you know, Sun, Moon, Rising, if they've got both of those heavy in their chart, then you're in for a very passionate ride, for sure. But the 8th house does talk about sex. It does talk about death and transformation, and I feel like you're transforming your view of love here into something that you can be really proud of, and something that is stable and actually fulfills like all the wishes of your childhood. Almost like it's finally playing out. The storybook is finally playing out. The 8th house is also about taboos and magic. So I want you to like really create with this. Like, not me, but like your spirit guides, your spirit team. The universe is saying to you, create with this. Create something incredible with this. And it says investigate. It's like investigate where these feelings are really coming from. Find out more about this person. If you have to take it a little bit slow, right? This earth energy here and this 10 of Pentacles is a slower moving energy, right? This fulfillment of that stability and that solid foundation, it does take time. So even if you want to move a little bit slower, even though your passions are saying otherwise, I mean, you've got all the best elements here. You can move slowly. You can still have passion. You can still be nurturing. It's like learning to give in other ways, learning to connect in other ways so that you can have a change. Uranus, change. It can also feel quite chaotic though at times. The 25 breaks down to 7, so its 7th house is about partnerships, relationships, marriage. So it might feel quite chaotic, or it has felt chaotic up till this point. And so your like nervous system and your heart is used to accepting chaos as normal. So in fact, this relationship, although it's got the passion here, it might move at a slower pace that might feel a bit boring to you at first, because you've thrived in chaos before, or not really thrived, but that's how you've existed in chaos before. But I feel like there's a change happening, and this almost like represents the World card almost, with the way, and like that looks like a stand that, you know, those globes that used to sit in, well, like I'm sure they still do, I've got one myself, those like decoration globes, and they sit in like a pipe stand like this, and you can spin it around. It gives me world energy, this Uranus card. So I do feel like this is something that's going to shift your world. It's going to change your world and possibly cause a little bit of chaos internally, like with the head, right? The head and the heart has to come together here. And I really do feel like communication has to come into that. Communication is almost like the balm, is almost like the soothing salve, okay, for this investigating how you feel. The 8 energy is also the Leo energy, and that's an infinity sign here. So anything is possible. There's limitless strength within you to not just protect yourself, but also show passion, right? That's what Scorpio is so good at. Look at them. They can sting, but they're also extremely passionate and intense. So use that to your advantage. Use this change to your advantage. And then you've got Pisces, sensitize. And there we have the Queen of Cups energy coming through again. Pisces, sensitize. It's okay to open your heart again. The 12th house has to do with the shadow self and unconscious and dreams and hidden fantasies, right? So it's really like, almost like I said, almost like the storybook dream coming true, like this romantic notion finally coming through for you. All right, let's get some more cards over here. Express your love, release your ex. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. The time has come to clear your energy. Absolutely. Release any ideas of this person being similar to your ex. Even when they say or do something that is similar, you don't need to bring it up. It just needs to be resolved in your own mind, that, like, investigate it. It needs to be observed, I feel. There's an observation about this. Like, I'm actually going to swap these over because you want to release your ex so that you can express your love, right? But it's okay for you to go and make the romantic gestures that you want to with your heart, that you really like, have put boundaries around. You're just waiting for the safest option to do that. And I feel like you are going to get it. But definitely not seeing someone in the same, like tarnishing someone with the same brush. It's like, if it pops up, observe it. And then if you need to, communicate it. But this person might very well react in a different way. Just because they said something similar doesn't mean it means the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. I feel like that's in the past. Look at that. It's almost like a wrecking ball, the Miley Cyrus Wrecking Ball song. I really feel like someone tested your strength so much, and you knew that you wanted to hold on to your coin, or you wanted to hold on to some time and energy, and this person just like almost robbed you of this. But you put boundaries up, and that's where you've learnt your lessons. That's where you've strengthened. And this South Node does talk about karma, and like I said, this karmic debt I feel has been paid. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change, right? Change is coming. Are you gonna flow with it like the Queen of Cups, or are you gonna stay stuck in this overthinking energy? Only time will tell. There you go. There's the answer to your question. But you know what? Pile 1, you have free will. You absolutely have free will. Look, there's your heart open nice and wide. It's your heart chakra saying, and look at all this heart chakra greenery that we saw before, right? And this judgment card really spoke of money and heart chakra energy with that green. Use your best judgment here. Only time will tell, but only you will know. What else have we got? We have the oh my gosh, plus love. Look at the red energy here. Look at the passion here. It's like, I love you plus to infinity, you know, and the infinity symbol was prevalent. I do feel like you have so much love to give. This could be LGBTQIA plus related. However, it could also be that you want to make this person your plus one. Like you're in love and you want to create with this person. This plus is like addition, right? I want to add with this person. You could want to add to your family with this person, with a dog or an animal, or build something with this person. That's very much Ten of Pentacles energy right there. And then let's just finalize with a couple of physical attribute cards. We've got smile. I feel like I just heard cheeky smile because it's coming up over this child eternal. It's like a cheeky smile. And there's that Leo energy. And there's that Page of Wands energy. It's like a cheeky smile where you're just like, oh my goodness me. Who are you? You know? They may have grey eyes, grey hair, grey shirt, dress, something grey. They may have some wisdom that actually helps you to understand that they're a safe option. There's some wisdom coming through with that grey energy. And blue, there's a soothing, like I said, a soothing balm to this change is this childlike nature and this desire to want to express your love. Blue, they could have blue eyes, blue hair, be wearing a blue dress. But this is exciting and it is up to you, pile one. So best of luck with this. Let me know how it goes. Yeah, subscribe so you can see more about this. All the best. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Pile number 2. This is your reading for singles. What is coming towards you in love next, or whenever you see this video, because it's timeless. I've got my nice little messy pile, quite aesthetically pleasing, I think, if you like color. And then you guys chose the Leo Astro dice. And the Leo is a fire sign. It's passionate. It's a fixed sign. It's a sun sign, ruled by the sun, sorry. Ruled by a lion, confident, creative, fun, flirty, good hair. So I've already pre-shuffled your cards and I'm just going to flip that over so we don't see them. I haven't actually gone through any of these myself, so I'm going to move these over here and we'll start with tarot. Let's get into it. What is coming towards pile number 2 in love? The singles. A lot. A lot. You have the Star of the World, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. I feel like you have something so good coming in, you feel like you have to, like, compete for it, or, yeah, I feel like there's an energy of, like, this is such an amazing person that you feel like you have to fight off, whoa, some sneaky energy. You might have to fight off some people who are a little bit bitter about your happiness here, because the Star is a beautiful card. The World is a beautiful card. The King of Wands is this passionate, handsome, beautiful, yeah, adventurous, ready for anything kind of person, you know, like sexy person. I feel like you're getting, like, I feel like it's a prize, you know, like, how did you snag this person? This almost feels like winning The Bachelor or something like that, or The Bachelorette. The Star does have a level of fame attached with it, but it's also a very healing energy. And then the World, I do feel like something's come full circle. Something has closed out, I feel, with the successful, like, wreath. I can't remember what type of plant that is. But it's the success coming full circle. You could meet this person while you're traveling. You could meet this person on a healing retreat that is a travel event. This could be a same-sex relationship. I'm just going to put that out there. I feel like I'm saying that with every second group, but do you know what? If it's there, it's there. I'm going to say it. There's something very lucky about this as well. It just feels like a really, like, limitless potential between the two of you. Someone really appreciates your body. I probably shouldn't have held those cards up because, you know, YouTube won't really appreciate that. But there feels like something that's equal balanced here. But I do very much get the sense that you're traveling either to meet up with this person, potentially like it's an online. The star can often talk about social media as well. So it could be an online connection that you have to travel towards each other. And the King of Wands does feel like a communication energy. With the wand energy, it feels like a good communicator, someone who's passionate with their words, someone who can feel like a poet or an artist as well. So I feel like that you've been wooed, you know, online, and then you meet this person, it's like fireworks. It's like lighting up the night sky. This person makes you feel full, you know, like that you can pour into them and they pour into you, and the river and the ocean merge, and it's just this beautiful healing waters happening here. You could have a child with this person, with the stork kind of looking creature in the background. I do feel like there's a message coming through though. There's very much a social media vibe. So you could meet on an app and this person might be foreign to you, come from a foreign country, or live in your country but have an accent, have a different skin color to you. But none of this will matter because it's very passionate. This King of Wands energy, the Seven of Wands is passionate. It's passionate enough that she wants to fight away the like sneaky energy. And it may be, just putting it out there, that this passionate person has so much clout and so much fame and so much going for them, right? That their DMs are always full. And this is going to be a bit of an issue, a bit of a sore point, something where you're like, ooh, can we turn that off? Yeah. Who is the King of Wands? Ooh. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you might at first feel quite, like, she looks like she's observing. You're just not sure. I mean, she's sure. If anyone is sure, the Queen of Swords is sure. But I feel like she's very much observing this King of Wands. Right? If we put that there, she's very much observing the King of Wands. And she's like, I'm just going to watch. And I feel like she's using her words wisely and not getting swept up, and take it as energy, not as gender. Just going off what the cards are. These are both women. There's something reserved about her. She's got this cup that is behind, looks like it's behind bars in the bottom of the card here. Like her cup is behind bars. It's like, I'm just going to hold back my emotions because this does feel like a jackpot kind of vibe. And I'm going to sit here in my poise. She's very poised. Look at the way the hand's sitting under the chin there. She's really contemplating something, really thinking about something. And this makes me think that you are really looking at this person like, I'm going to observe all your flags. You've got the blue flag, the white flag, and the red flag, right? And she's observing everything. She's not missing a single beat. She's not missing a single detail. The sandals give me a vibe of someone traveling as well. This looks like Greek islands or something like that. But she's ready to strike. But we did ask, who is this King of Wands? This King of Wands could also be someone who is an intellectual thinker. There might be more to this person than you realize. The Devil. Yeah. But this is the friendliest looking devil, you have to admit, right? Out of all the decks that the Devil card is on, this is like the friendliest looking devil. He looks like a charming devil. That's the energy I'm getting with this King of Wands. He's such a charmer, right? His hand's out, his hair's flowing. He's just like this bod on display. Yes. I feel like this person might also be puppeteered to like appear a certain way. I've only just noticed this person's got like a puppeteer, like a shadow figure puppeteer on his fingers there. I feel like he is almost like paid to portray a certain image. This just gave me like Harry Styles vibes. If you know, you know. Like, it just feels like that, where, I mean, it's Capricorn energy, so it's someone who might potentially keep things, it might be hard to read this person, to read their true intentions. And this is why I think you're coming at this from an intellectual point of view. And it's also why you feel the need, you might need to protect this relationship, or at least be like, you fight for me, or I don't want you sneaking around with these other offers because of your fame. Wow, it's very specific, pile two. But like, even if it's not fame, it might be like in your community, this person's really well known, or there's just something about this person that is either successful or in the spotlight in some way, to the point where they might be in a band, because this person does look like they're a bit of a muso kind of vibe. Like, you could see that on the cover of an album. And this could be like groupie energy, you know, and that could play on your mind. And this what might be why this person feels well traveled. Interesting. Seven of Wands. Let's hear about the Seven of Wands, please, Spirit. What is the Seven of Wands? Queen of Wands. Yeah, look at the muso vibes here. I mean, you'd just expect her to be playing a drum right now. Like, it looks like a drum circle. She looks like she's singing along to something. But you've got a divine counterpart here. You've got King of Wands and Queen of Wands. And they both do seem like they're on the edge of their seat. Like, they're almost like ready to have a good time at a moment's notice. This person might, if they're female, they might dress quite androgynous. And vice versa. There's a lot of sandals in these pictures too. So I definitely feel like this person's got a casual vibe. They might sing blues. But you two are both very passionate. You both have a lot of love for each other. And I feel like you attract a lot of love. You attract a lot of attention, both of you do, from other people. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Two of Swords. Yeah. I mean, you're not going in blindfolded. Let's just say that. You're not making silly mistakes. And this is why the Queen of Wands is like, I got to make a decision about this situation. I'm going in eyes wide open. You know, I haven't got my rose-colored glasses on. Both of you could have tattoos. And it's almost like, this card is almost like the sands of time, you know? I feel like just because you've heard, like, there's a reputation for famous people, or a reputation for musos, or a reputation for creative people, it doesn't mean that this person is going to be the same way. Like I said, this person has the image of being like the charming devil, but it's a smoke and mirrors, you know? The smoke little shadow person that they really are. Like, the person that they really are is hidden. And I do feel like you're both passionate enough that you can get to the bottom of that if you want to. Yeah, don't be disillusioned by it's a twofold kind of message, this card. Don't get disillusioned by the idea that this person is going to act according to the way the media portrays them, or that stereotypes have portrayed them. You're making some kind of choice. You're called to make a choice, and it's just asking you to see very clearly, to take the blindfold off and see very clearly about the options that are available to you right now. And I also feel like there's communication that you need to have with this person when they come through, and you might be the muso, this might be completely flipped, about the options that you have, right? Not just the options that they have in front of them that might, you know, be sneaky and all trying to, like, they know this person has a partner, but they're trying to get in any way they can. You know, there's kind of stalking them at events, or sliding into their DM and just, you know, being a little bit desperate is what I feel as well. And from a place of being like innuendo, like sexual innuendo as well. I think there's a conversation that needs to happen around like, well, let's not BS ourselves about what's really out there. Like these people that look amazing and look cute and the money and the fame, it might all be amazing, but like what's actually in these cups? Like how deep are these cups? Does it actually hold water? Do you know what I mean? And the Six of Pentacles is like gift giving. It could be very easy to be this person to be generous with you, and that could like befuddle you. It could confuse you. It could keep you kind of trapped, right? These birds look like they're trying to blindfold this person to what's actually going on. So this is a situation that's just asking you to be really like assertive, okay? And just see really clearly about what is happening here. I'm going to leave that Six of Pentacles upright and let's get some more information. We have, oh, actually, I think I've got two of these cards, do I? No. We have the Gambler. Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Look at the blindfold on this person. I do feel like you're taking a leap of faith and you're taking a gamble on this person. If you want to, okay? Only if you want to. But I do feel like this person might also be doing the same with you. This person has like spades and hearts and diamonds, like cards on this person's outfit. So they could be famous like in an online poker kind of way. But again, it does look like someone who's dancing. Like dancing or singing. Or some kind of like martial arts. You know, if you move that blindfold up, it's like this person's got like a martial arts headband on or something. But you're following your intuition, so is this person. Just make sure that you're going in with your eyes wide open is the message here. So that you don't miss a beat. All right, we've got Venus, Beloved, 21. This is love. Like, there's a lot of love here. And Sagittarius, card 9, Expansion. And that's Jupiter energy. So you've got Virgo energy and Jupiter energy. You've got a lot of love. You've got someone that wants to, like, do the right thing and perfect this relationship and to keep this sacred. And then you've got this adventurous spirit, someone who really does like to travel. If you break the 21 down, it's the third house, which is communication and perception and language, right? Language, we talked about the world, possibly this person being foreign, and technology too, potentially meeting online. And then the 9th house has to do with spirituality and seeking and religion and travel and higher education and legal matters. So it does support our messages here of someone who is fiery and passionate and abundant, but there's also abundance in love here too. You could be a Virgo, they could be a Sagittarius, other way around. You've also got Aquarius energy, air sign energy, fire sign energy, aplenty, and Capricorn. All right, we've got past life relationship. You have known each other before. I feel a very strong sense of like eye contact. I got that with the Devil and I got it with the King of Wands. Just someone who like you look at immediately in the eyes and you know. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. This is going to be so important in confirming that there's a relationship status that you can both stand behind here and what that like status actually means outside of the postcode I just heard. Oh my goodness. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Yeah, I do feel like you may be taking a trip with this person, possibly in like a beautiful honeymoon period. A lot of passionate energy coming through there, so that does kind of make sense. You've got this really intuitive looking angel figure with the heart here. Something about your intuition coming through. And where did we read that before? Willingness to follow intuition. So people might be like, oh, be careful of this person, be careful of this person. And you're like, you know what? I've observed and I understand this person. I understand what's really going on here, the puppet energy. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Oof. And that might be accepting that there's a fan club, right? And you do have to develop a lot of trust with this person to accept that they can't do anything about that, or to accept that their persona is contractually obliged. Like there's legal issues coming through here too, with that, was it ninth house? Yeah, ninth house energy. So it could be like they're contractually obliged to appear single or something like that, but this is why communication is so important. Very specific messages. Dog, far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. Yeah, I think this person has a loyalty no matter how far away that they are from you. And you want to just confirm that for sure. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. This person might be coming in to really like cheer your life back up again and really like set you on an adventurous, loving course. But if you're feeling any type of dissatisfaction when this person does come through and this relationship forms or doesn't form, you know, that's like advice to go and look at that and how can you repair it. And that with that irakaji, I don't know how to say it properly, but that Japanese way of like putting porcelain back together or ceramics back together with gold, you know, and threading something that is broken, thread it with gold. To solidify it. There's an alchemy of turning this out of your control kind of background noise into something that is functional and can hold water. You remember what I said about the Seven of Cups and like what actually is each cup holding? Don't let it be empty when you turn the cup over and you've just like looked at the bright shiny exterior. What actually is it holding? Is there still cracks in those cups? And then you've got rush and raw. I feel like there's a big rush of passionate energy when you meet this person. And this raw really does hint to like rock and roll, you know. It gives me like, and this is the counterpart energy of two wand figures together. But it could also mean that there's quite a bit of like, there's fire in every direction, you know. It's like, it's fiery in love and it's fiery in arguments. So that's where you have to decide to communicate, be assertive, you know, set some boundaries and be really, really honest with each other. No sneaky business, because there's a high level of trust that's required here to take this gamble. This Six of Pentacles does hint at reciprocity here, and you have the Judgment card underneath, which feels like a higher calling too, like a judgment. You're making a judgment decision based on something really grounded, okay? And now let's just finish with some physical attributes. We've got uniform. Yeah, is this person like wearing a mask when they perform? You know, are they wearing like a look to perform? Or are they actually someone who is high up in like military or police, something like that? I just heard like a TV as well, so there may be an actor. Hot, yeah, as if they aren't. The King of Wands there, as if they aren't. And the Star, yeah. Facial hair, yep, of some kind. Or they just have really good hair, that Leo energy. And wallflower, wow, interesting. This person might have a public persona and then have a very soft and nurturing, healing kind of energy when they are alone with you, okay? This person might even be like literally observing you from across a room, or very unassuming if you meet them online. They appear very unassuming and then you find out who they are. I feel like they're quite humble in their personal life, but then on display, it's just that like distortion, okay? So interesting reading, pile 2. Take this how it resonates. Let me know how you go, and go and check out my monthly love readings as well. That's obviously going to apply to you guys. Being single, you can take that any way you like. And I have plenty more picker cards on my channel. So I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading for singles. What is coming towards you in love? And you picked the numerology dice, and it's number 11. So it's talking about partnerships. Like one is two, and that's partnerships. So potentially like a solid like reciprocated relationship here, like soulmate relationship basically. Synchronicity, it can talk about the home. If you look at it as the Four of Wands, it can talk about home, moving in together, higher level commitment like marriage, something like that. I've pre-shuffled all your cards, so I'm just going to pop these over here and come back to them in a sec. But oh no, let's get into your tarot. Everything is fine. Ten of Swords in reverse. Everything is fine. There's actually two of these cards in this deck. One is actually the Ten of Swords, and one is this everything is fine, right? Denial, much. I feel like you're coming out of this period of denial. You've got the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're feeling emotionally like solid, like independent, emotionally fulfilled. You're possibly like very close to being like just 100% happy. You've got the Knight of Cups, possibly someone traveling towards you with their little offer of love, with an emotional offer. And get out. Tarot is so good. So good. Did I not say the 11 is like the Four of Wands? Here we go. 11. 11, 11, right? Synchronicity. Here's one person that is like emotionally balanced. Here's one person that wants to be committed. Here's another person that wants to be committed and emotionally balanced, right? And whap, ding. Stop. Pile 3. This is amazing. Oh, I wanted a pile like this. This is so nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, this can talk about marriage. It can talk about higher level commitments. It can talk about moving in together, moving home. There is some movement. Whatever is going on, there's some movement. Possibly someone moving towards you so that they can be with you. Okay. Yeah. And this is reciprocated energy, this Four of Wands. Like I said, you're waiting for someone to give as equally as you do. Everything is fine. I feel like you've definitely come out of this period of denial of possibly like a lot of mental anguish. You're coming out of this period of a lot of mental anguish. And I feel like you're coming out of like being attached to your phone at night and overthinking things, possibly scrolling apps. And it's like the end of an era here. The end of an era. And it's just like a mental clarity coming through. And this Nine of Cups, she's sassy, you know, she's got her legs crossed and her arms crossed. So she's like, you know what? I'm not taking any more BS when it comes to my emotions. I'm in a really happy place as I am. And this, after you do this is when this person comes forward and says, hey, I see your glow up. I see you shining. I see your beauty. I see your intelligence. I see your loving nature. And I see how close you are and how deserving you are of being happy. And I would like to offer you my cup. Who is this Knight of Cups, please? Who is this Knight of Cups? Nine of Wands. Someone who's also had to put up boundaries in love, but they can step over them now, right? This fence is small. They can step right over that. And if they're willing, if they see the right light, like if they see the right light in someone else, which they do in you, I feel they're willing to step over some of these boundaries that have potentially like kept their heart blocked, right? They're also potentially coming out of this period here. Lovers, soulmate energy here. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Soulmate energy. What is the Four of Wands? What is the Four of Wands about here? What is the Four of Wands? Yeah, actually that came out reverse. The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're really coming out of this period of being alone, and together you're going to lock arms and create something together. You're coming out of a period of like look at this person. Once they levitate to this position there and they feel a little bit lighter, they feel enlightened, right? Again, ding, 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 ding. And I just feel like both of you, it's very mirrored energy with the Gemini, like Lovers energy here and the Four of Wands here. This 6th house is talking about health and wellness and work and service and duty. And I feel like you're You're wanting the best for each other in terms of health. You're wanting to serve each other. There's a duty to each other. What you do in your daily routines, also 6th house energy, is going to be connected. You might actually start to do a lot together, which brings you out of this strong independent energy. Still, you can be your own independent person, and that's a beautiful thing. But I feel like with our powers combined, we can be this power couple. We can be someone, we can work together. We can, and it might not be physical work that you do together, like a career job together, but it might be we can work together by, let's invest together in property. Let's, travel together. Yeah, this is beautiful. I don't even feel like that needs any more clarification, because you guys actually got the most cards in all the other cards. So I'm going to start into those. Okay, detective. Great powers of observation and intuition. Desire to seek out the truth. This person is looking through a hole in her book, right? I feel like you've been up late at night researching for so long and looking for this person. You've been a detective looking for the needle in the haystack, or the diamond in the rough, really. You've been looking for your person. And it's kept you up so long on these apps, potentially, or, anguish over, will I ever find this person? But I do feel like there's a level of like manifesting. You've put all the puzzle pieces together. You've manifested like, I want this universe, and I want this, and I want that, I want this. And then you've become the person who gets what you're asking for, right? You've put yourself in a position of independent power and self-love. The Nine of Cups is very much a self-love card, and she's not just going to give her love to anyone and take it as energy, not gender. She's not going to just give her love to anyone at this point. She's very decisive and discerning. And I feel like this detective energy is you. Great powers of observation, intuition, desire to seek out the truth. You've wanted your true match. You've wanted your potentially twin flame. And then you've got student, humility and devotion to learning, openness to lifelong learning. You guys are a great match. You've got the detective with her eye through her book, and you've got the student with their head in their book, right? You're both on a journey of learning together. And this, could it be more matched? Could it be more matched? Could it be more matched? 11, 4 of Wands, the lovers. There's a beautiful like mirroring energy here of both of you working on yourselves and wanting to work on like a double mission, right? Soulmate, starseed, twin flame, however you want to pronounce that kind of blueprint that you guys have agreed to, or contract that you've agreed to before you were incarnated on this earth. It's like you just both have a double mission to improve something in the world, I feel. Okay, what else is coming through here? This is exciting. How beautiful. There's some stability here coming through too. This person has a hunger for knowledge. That almost feels exciting. I feel like that's where travel plans might come into it, because both of you want to experience so much. We have card number 31, Juno, partnership. Of course we do. Of course we do. This is so synchronistic, right? Could the 11 be more appropriate right now? Super synchronistic. Look at these, like just a pigeon pair. Partnership, Juno. I love this. Working together. Potentially you're dealing with an air sign. And we did say Gemini. Again, air sign energy here with the 51, conjunction, alliance, right? Getting your ducks in a row, working together. The mighty ducks. Moving in one direction to defeat thy enemy. 31 breaks down to 4. You've got the 4th house of roots and home and family. You're building a house or a family together. 51 breaks down to 6. So you've got that health, wealth, or health and wellness, I should say, service and duty of that 6th house energy here. Wow. And then 2nd house, resources. Yes. The 4th house again, roots, home, family, nurturing, like mothering energy, genetics, ancestry. And then the 2nd house being resources is about obviously value, assets, physical bodies as well, that passion that you have for each other. But like working together really comes through here, creating assets together, adding value to each other's life. It's like temptation rewards you in this sense. Temptation rewards you. This person coming forward looks so good, and the passion is so good, the connection is so good, that you have to utilize this energy to create something amazing together. You have to. Oh, I've got another one of those cards. There we go. The Astro codes cards are beautiful. Okay, card number 22, right? 11. Angel number 11, you've got angel number 22, Mars, motion. This is a very sexual energy here. This is ruled by Aries, and it's also a lot to do with action. This might be a fast-moving passion. You might actually be intimate with each other quite quickly. The cups do talk about things that ebb and flow with the seasons or the moon, and so this can refer to like something evolving over months. But wands burn quickly, and you've got the 9 of wands, the 4 of wands. The lovers, obviously, it burns quickly, but it's like, it's hot and heavy. It's connection, it's partnership. And then you've got this Mars action card. So I feel like this person and you are going to inspire each other to be quite action oriented. You're not just going to learn something and get like analysis paralysis, right? Which could happen with potentially you by yourself. You could have analysis paralysis. And I think you might have had that in the past of like overthinking things and thinking too far into the future that it just becomes like fear leading the way. But fear is really just false, false emotions appearing real, or false evidence appearing real, I should say. Evidence, there you go, detective. False evidence appearing real. I just feel like you've been this overthinker in the past, and now this person inspires you. Mars is very inspired, passionate, creative, confident. It's that Aries, like I said, boss, entrepreneurial kind of vibe that eggs you on to motion, that it creates. And like, it's just like this collision in the best possible way. Collision like arrow through the heart kind of thing. But it blooms as it goes through, like it blooms, and then money falls at your feet and passion. And yeah, this person might be really active as well and gets you up and going in more ways than one. This is so exciting. Please let me know if this resonates. Okay, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. This Mars motion energy does have some red flags on it, and you've got the red in the lovers, and there is a toxic side to the lovers of someone that can be potentially like too attached too quickly. You know, it can be like, I'm living in your pocket kind of thing. But you're paying attention to this, and I think that's because you've learnt your lessons from the past, and you are a detective when it comes to these things. So I don't think that's too much of a red flag. It's just that you're aware of it. And I think this person is too. With this 9 of wands, when we were clarifying the Knight of Cups, it's like they've had their boundaries up. And you're both very aware of the red flags that can come from a situation like this. And I think that's what's led you both down this like healing, learning, inquisitive energies. Okay, calling in your soulmate. Hi. Hello 11. Hello 4 of wands. Hello lovers. Wow, doesn't get much clearer, does it? All right, we've got time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. I think this is where you were at, or if you are potentially in this situation right now of overthinking, everything is fine. Everything is fine. It's only a matter of time before, look at that, the wishing tree, before your wishes are granted, before your head and heart are aligned, right? Your third eye, your pineal gland opens, and then these two love hearts, they're just going to get intertwined in this like strangler fig of a tree. You're going to take over your host. There's something very, very deeply connected about the two of you, very intertwined about the two of you, but give it time. It's almost, this card is almost saying like surrender, because this is coming. You've just got to put that phone down. You've just got to quit the overthinking, get a good night's sleep. Like, better is on its way. And like I said, this might take a couple of months to actually eventuate. Keep working on yourself to get yourself in this 9 of Cups position so that you become the person who gets what you're asking for, okay? Cup, you should accept valid criticism. Interesting. This is almost like 1 cup, right? 1 cup. Tea for 1. I feel like your valid criticism is from your own detective of your own psyche, your own inner demons, your own shadows, your own and coming to terms with that. That's your valid criticism. Your valid criticism is you quitting the overthinking and actually working on your own emotional state, right? This 1 cup, tea for 1, it's like, what's the tea on me? who am I really? And am I the kind of person who would, in this state, as I am right now, watching this video, would I get all of this? Can I even believe it? And if I don't believe it, then I've got some like work to do on my beliefs and my mental thought patterns, okay, about what I deserve. Very interesting. And then Ant, work, achievement, success. Yeah, you're doing the work. High five, pile 3. High freaking five. You're doing work and so is this person. And together, oh my goodness, like, what's that movie, Ants? Is it called Ants? They can build so much. Dude, they can build so much. Very, very exciting. All right, you've got mine. Mine. Yeah, you see this person, they see you, and it's instant like soulmate energy here. Right now. Right now. Ready, set, go. It's just around the corner. Like, it's just around the corner. And a couple of months literally is around the corner, guys. Like, how quick did 2022 go? How quick did the year before that go? How quick is January going? If you're watching this video at the end of 2023, like, it's just around the corner. Whenever you find this video, don't try too hard to force something. This is coming. This is divinely guided. Remember 11. Synchronicities. Angels are watching. Angels are arranging. And let's just finish with some physical characteristics here for you. We've got piercing. They could have piercing eyes. You see this person, you lock eyes. It's a rom-com. They could have actual piercings. Hazel, they could have hazel eyes. That could be a name even. Dramatic. Yeah, I mean, all this fiery energy, there's something about this person that just screams like intensity. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio big time. And then pensive. So although they have this fiery side to them, you can also see potentially in their eyes that there's just this thoughtful side to this person. There's this intelligence to this person. And that's where the student comes in. And you see all this because you're the detective. Or it's flipped, right? Or vice versa, because we do have that mirroring energy of soulmate kind of twin flame energy going on here. So very, very interesting. I feel like this person might actually like have their hand under their chin in that pensive, like thoughtful position. The first time you meet them. Pile number 3, you got to come and let me know how this works out in the comments below. Like, come through, I need to know. Very, very exciting. I will see you in my next one. Make sure you're subscribed so you can catch it as well. All right, thanks guys, bye.